All this week, we've been taking a look at the recovery phase after natural disasters, specifically what government agencies, businesses, and schools can do better. Gina Mangieri is always investigating and wraps up her Ready for Recovery series with a focus on people and families.
People who have been through the worst share lessons they least expected, and experts see possible new approaches and recommendations ahead.
It's been the year of the disaster. Floods, storms, fire, lava. The destruction has opened a lot of eyes to what it's really like in the days, weeks, and months after Mother Nature throws your life into upheaval. Your fortunes can turn in minutes.
We saw the fissure, actually, from our house, and the policeman drove up the driveway and said, "You guys have about 20 minutes to get out of here." We just grabbed all of our animals that we could grab and left.
Love you, beautiful home. We will miss you very, very much.
We said goodbye. We didn't really realistically think it was a real goodbye. We thought we'd be able to get back to the house, and so, but we never did.
Their house and everything in it gone. Some cats they could not find are missed most desperately. Hundreds of others across the lava zone have been through the same.
I know that some people will never recover. Some have already left the islands.
I had 4 friends who would always play together, and then now they're gone. My friends left, like one went to Montana.
For those who stayed,
It will take years for the community to recover from this. You know, it's financially had such an impact. The mental impacts were hard.
people at the epicenter of Hawaii's disasters this year say be ready for the long haul, most of all emotionally, and take heed of what they learned financially.
The insurance experience for most people seemed to be a nightmare. We did get paid. Many people did not or are still fighting, but we did not have a lava exclusion, and so that helped us. And I think everybody just needs to read their policies, really look at every single little tiny word, and make sure you're prepared for what you're truly covered for and not covered for.
Experts agree coverage that includes the risks you're exposed to is a #1 step for a smoother recovery.
There are small steps from an insurance perspective individuals can take.
Getting through the immediate aftermath safely is the first step in the longer road to eventual rebuilding or relocation.
We look at kind of a 2 weeks of supplies for these incidents. It goes back to the personal preparedness. So whether it's 14 days or 21 days, what we're seeing with some of these longer term incidents, maybe you should be prepared for longer types of disasters or incidents.
Do you think you'll change the official guidance from 14 to 21 days or more? And if so, when?
No, not at this time. We think the 14 days is a good national message that's also out there. So we wouldn't see changing that. But we do want people to be thinking about incidents that can go on for a much longer amount of time.
Big Island Mayor Harry Kim has a different perspective on guidelines after decades in disaster management.
I'll say this the first time that I've said it openly. We have to evaluate those standards of 14 days were set in the mainland. The generic type advice we give is good for some, but it is poor for others.
He says the readiness kit for those initial recovery days needs to be more site and disaster specific.
Regardless of what you plan for, recommend, you will know that there will be a percentage that have not planned. The responsibility of government is to plan for that.
Survivors say in retrospect, life feels unexpectedly lighter without all the stuff they had to desert. And they say the biggest lesson learned for recovery is that helping each other uplifts each and every one.
Just being thankful that you have your lives, you have your family, you have love, you have friends. Community is still there, and community is unbelievable during this whole event.
All of the stories from this week's series, Ready for Recovery, are online at KHON2.com with tips, lessons learned, and helpful links about government and public sector readiness, business recovery, schools and shelters, and tonight's individual and family resilience guidance. Back to you.